What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're gonna pull. We got, to begin with, without shuffling. I have shuffled before off camera, but we got 10 of Wands and the Sun showing on the bottom of the two halves. This is kind of informal. I think we'll start with three, past, present, and future. I'm using Cindy Bishop's tarot deck. Thank you, Cindy. I like it because it's got like Final Fantasy looking runes on it. They're on every card. It's pretty neat. All right, y'all ready to get into it? Starting off, we got the Sun at the bottom again. We're gonna do 1, past, 2, present, 3, future, and 2 off on the side for guidance in case we need guidance. I still have to read the guidebook, so I'll be doing that as I need. We start with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, that's the past. The Page of Swords represents what? Kind of like, I think of it as being like a noob, being a beginner, being somebody that is beginning a journey. He's got a sword, so it has the ability to take a life. So he's not unarmed, like he has proficiency. He has proficiency in his weapons, or in a weapon at least. So it's like the beginning, right? The beginning of a journey. Page of Swords. Let's see. The Suit of Swords is associated with air. These cards illustrate logic, wisdom, new ideas, growth, and the importance of using your intellect in a beneficial manner. It begins with the Ace of Swords. So is the Page of Swords? Oh, he's like the Jack. So he's a face card. This page has a new idea or a belief and is ready to share it with the world. So that was the past. So maybe in the past you had a belief and you were ready to share that with the world. And this was around a new idea. And you were already ready in the past. So what's the present say? Knight of Cups. This is what's going on right now. Knight of Cups. So let's go to the Cups. That's before the Swords. Queen, King, Page, Knight. The Knight of Cups. I liked reading the section of Cups, the Suit of Cups page. This is page 61. The Suit of Cups is associated with water. So we got wind and water out already. These cards illustrate emotion, communication, relationships, and fulfillment. Also, the importance of following your intuition. It says relationships and fulfillment and the importance of following your intuition. So emotion, communication, relationships, fulfillment, and the importance of following your intuition. And water flows, right? So it doesn't like jerk or stop, and it's also like data. And wind and water, that makes me think of like storms, like a storm is brewing. And it has to do with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups here So that was the suit of cups has to do with water, which makes sense. Like a chalice or a cup holds water. A sword cuts the wind. The sword is fortin. It's fartin. Okay, so here we go. The Knight of Cups wears his heart on his sleeve. His actions and choices come from a place of emotion rather than rationality. So I think of Sir Lancelot, the Knights at the Round Table. Like, he was the most proficient knight. Like, he was world renowned for his ability to carry out his duties and his task in service of, well, a knight is in service of the throne, right? Whoever the current reigning throne. So that's present. We were in the Page of Cups, already ready to share new ideas and perspective with the world. We're currently in the Knight of Cups, where we are him. We are that. That is what we is. All right. The future. Justice. Justice. He has a sword and a crown. So look at this. Your man started out as a pauper. And then he became King Arthur. He drew the sword from the stone. And now he's sitting on the throne. He got the sword and he's on the throne. What the? Okay, let's read it. We got justice. This is Roman numeral 11. What is that? Is that major arcana? Is that what it's called? So justice. Where is justice? I think justice has to do with the... Is this swords? Which one is justice? The world, judgment, the sun, the moon, the star, the empress. Okay, here we are. We're going in order of the Roman numerals. We're on Roman numeral. We need to get to 11. This is 5, 7. There it is. Justice. Okay. Let's see if there's a description before all these, I think, major arcana. Yeah. The major arcana. It's a part of the major arcana. There's no description for the major arcana. It just goes into which each one is. I guess that itself is the description. We're on 11. Justice. The justice card indicates that there will be a verdict in your current situation. This means that you'll be rectified if you believe that you're right. But it could also mean if you think you've done wrong, that justice may be served. So that's basically us in every moment of our lives. But I really like the progression. Like, you could see how he starts out without any armor, kind of clumsily wielding the sword. He knows how to use it, but the fact that he's kind of like, he's not in a very assertive pose. He's kind of in a more feminine pose, but he's got the sword. This is more masculine. So this is in my opinion, this looks like divine feminine and divine masculine. And I think with both of those in a balance and what appears to be a progression, like, I feel like Page of Swords is mastery of the feminine, and then Knight of Cups is more like mastery of masculine aspects. And then Justice is the balance. Like, anywhere you go, you're justice if you're mastering both those internally. Because most people will have this but not the other one. Or most people will have this and not the other one. So having both of those puts you in this superposition of being able to alternate, vacillate between which one you want, which one you need in what situation. And then also the fact that if you believe you're right, you're right. And if you believe you're wrong, then you must be wrong. That makes sense. All right, let's see the advice. We got the 2 cards here. Having established this, this looks like mastering any skill. It looks like journeyman, expert, master, or journeyman, expert, artisan. For the advice, we have the Ace of Wands. Let's check out the Ace of Wands. What does the Ace of Wands say? The suit of Wands. These are part of the minor arcana. The suit of Wands is associated with the fire element. These cards represent passion, excitement, ambition, planning, travel, and the importance of controlling your impulses. That makes a lot of sense because that you don't get these or this progression without being able to control your impulses, to have discipline and be able to condition yourself in some way. The suit of Wands. All right, to the Ace of Wands. So we got King, Queen. Does it begin with Ace of Wands? Okay, the Ace of Wands is the very first one. So the Ace of Wands is a card of new ideas and desires. This card urges you to be planning on how to obtain your goals and to follow your inspirations. So with this, you should be planning on how to obtain your goals and following your inspirations. If you're me, that looks like starting an LLC. If you're like me. And then also keeping the lights on. There's something to keeping the lights on in the LLC. Like you so it's urging us to plan to obtain our goals, on how to obtain our goals, and to follow our inspirations. I think we have that. I think this is most of what happens as a natural progression after you have these 3 steps. Okay, so with that, what Ace of Pentacles. I shuffled before I started this, and then I shuffled after I started as well. You guys saw me. And we're on Ace of Pentacles. This ain't edited. I could edit this. Why would I? So I could push my message? I wouldn't do that. I'd rather be a vessel, a conduit, a channel, if you will. The suit of Pentacles is associated with Earth. So we have Earth, Fire, Wind, and Water, guys. We're about to get Captain Planet up in this. These cards illustrate the material world, finances, manifestation, stability, and the importance of health and security. Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles signifies a time when you may experience an increase in money or abundance in some area of your life. So if you've done everything you need to get to this point where you obtain the Ace of Pentacles, that's all anyone could want. All that's going to happen is you're just going to become magnified in everything that you do. So the justice is with having this progression and built up to the point to where you can receive. And what was the wands? The wands was new ideas and desires, urging, okay, planning and growing to obtain your goals and following inspiration. If you have this structure up, then you should have space in your life to be able to do this. And if you have space in your life to do that, then there's nothing that stops what you will receive as a result. That's basically what I got from this message. And for me, this is what I've been doing. This is part of it. It's part of being able to do anything I want at any moment and following my inspirations. And there's no reason why my inspirations can't contribute to all that. What's going on? What happened? You see something? What is it, girl? You see something? Timmy fell in the well? Oh my God. All right, guys. We're going to wrap that up there. I appreciate you tuning in. I think this battery may be dying. So until next time, we'll see y'all later. Peace.